Hello, everybody's backgrounds.
And we're live. Well, this is my favorite scene.
Yours is my favorite.
I know it's the best one. That's the best one.
It is the best
character.
one, man.
He's the best character.
I mean, Child's Dance is the GOAT in literally everything he's in. Like, every single thing he's in, he's the GOAT.
Great. A man's it.
Yes, facts.
Yeah, Benedict, dude. He's fucking
Absolute
great.
king.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Welcome to the Three Grandmas podcast. We have a very special guest this week.
Very special, yes.
And Duck Mommy.
Welcome back on the pod, DeadManPayne. Last time we had you on here.
Hey, loved one, community loved one, DeadManPayne,
Yes.
by the way.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
He's a family member.
Last time we had you on here, you were calling from like the streets, from an alleyway.
Straight up like
Were you like
Furries,
making
man.
a bet? Or were you like collecting from a fucking deadbeat in the alley and you made a quick stop to pause to call
A
and
little
do the
bit,
review?
yeah.
Of that?
You
little
looked
something
like
like
you were
that.
fighting crime, like in the middle of the night, and then
I
you
don't
just
know, he's
like
like-
you joined
Maybe
our
he was.
podcast
We don't
in
know.
the middle. Yeah.
I was on my
When you had
Warriors
a
shit,
towel
you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
I was-
chat,
a lull moment.
fans of like intense reviews. We did a big review of the Warriors, and we went in hard. We went deep, right? We went a couple hours on that. So please check that out.
Oh, I gotta watch that one.
Yeah.
You were on
I
it.
thought that
Was that the one I was on?
your
Okay.
episode.
I thought you were talking about like another one. Y'all did like a separate one?
We don't do more than one.
What do you think you were on
Oh,
it
I gotta
for?
check that out. I gotta check
No,
that out.
I watched it. Yeah, I watched it. It was fun, man. It was good.
We're really good on
But
it. You should check it out.
So
I was,
DeadManPayne,
hmm
you are. I would say you are the number one Rockstar fan. Would that be? Would that?
I don't know, man. I feel like there's always another guy who's just a more
Nope.
diehard fan than you out there. You know, whether it's collecting or like just
Having
having
That's
a
not
bigger
fandom.
community than me.
I
guess
do
you're
not
right.
see. I mean, I've seen a lot of streams. I do not see another streamer that does a Rockstar game every single day of their life like you do. It's very
Thank you,
impressive.
man.
How do
Thank
you
you.
not get bored? How do you not run out of things to do in these games? I'm genuinely curious.
Well, GTA, man, they always have like a dozen fucking activities, whether it's the same shit you're doing over and over, taxi, paramedic, vigilante. And I don't know, to me, it's not just the gameplay, because, they're just serving us up the same old meal, more or less in every game. It's the story, the settings, the characters, how they play with the time setting and the story, like prequel-wise and shit. Liberty City Stories leads into GTA 3. Vice City Stories, and it's just one giant like story, man. It's not a consistent story, but it's it's a whole universe, and I don't know, you just really grow to love the characters. It's the story driven stuff for me, how they feel like you and me or something, or somebody just down the street. It's human, the human aspect of GTA is my favorite.
Is this
When did you meet Wrinkle? Was Wrinkle a rescue? Or like, I get so many questions
deep
and
fake.
like you.
That's a deep fake, bro. That ain't me, man.
That's not possible. The way
That's
people
not me.
interact with you in public. Come
That
on, you're
Hooters
so
girl,
humble.
though, I know that girl. She's pretty cool.
I know you know that girl.
The one on the
Yeah.
bottom
You
left.
set her
yeah.
straight about whether
Yeah.
it's a goose or not, too. I bet.
She looks like Sydney Sweeney to me.
Yeah, every time I catch a glimpse of it, I'm like, oh,
I'm like,
shit.
it's Sydney Sweeney. Yeah.
Yeah, for a second.
Yeah.
So Wrinkle isn't real. You've been lying to me, Prag.
Wow.
I have no
Wrinkle
idea
is
what's going
real.
on.
Go to YouTube. It's called Seductress. That's his other channel. Check it out. It's fire. He's got a movie.
Crazy.
What I want to talk about is your anticipation of Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto 6, which is debuting November 19th. And how are you preparing? Because you have a strong community. I have a lot of crossover. I have wonderful shared community with Tara Tanaka, like all
That's
the
the homie
boys,
right
right?
there.
All
Yeah,
the homies,
my
right? I don't want to
homeboys,
list
they-
everyone, And so, like, how are you prepping?
Sharp,
like, what are you going to
Sharp's
do? Are you going to do
Sharp.
it big?
Sharp
That's the
element,
brother.
Sharp, the smoker. I was like, and then who could forget like Angelo, who's always going to the grocery
Angelo,
store for his
yeah.
grandmother, which I love.
G-Lo, bro.
How are you guys are you gonna go? I want you to be like, this is the place. If you're a Grand Theft 6 lover, come to DeadManPayne. He's gonna give you the fucking tips and tricks at night. You've been playing all day. You want to grind with him. I want this to be the fucking place you go for Rockstar shit. And this is like, I want you to get ready.
Thank you, man. No, yeah, we're gonna try to do like a little like a voice chat community thing when the game comes out. We're gonna live reactions type shit. I'm for sure gonna be streaming it. I don't know how Twitch is gonna handle the music and all the copyright, but I'm still streaming it, man. I'm not gonna monetize it, so it's just gonna be purely for fun and the fans, just us, so we can all enjoy it. GTA Online too. I don't know if that's ever gonna be a thing, but if that does come out, which I foresee it coming out in GTA 6,
100%
but not like
100%.
not like directly after release. That's gonna take some time, but
Yeah.
we're for sure gonna be on that shit. And whether it's continuous GTA 6, we're not just gonna keep playing that. We're gonna keep playing all their other shit too, man. We love all their games, man.
Well, with what RP, like how RP has exploded since GTA 5,
crazy for GTA 6.
Yeah, there's no way that they wouldn't do something like that. Like that would seem like a massive misstep if they did do a GTA Online for
There's
6.
no possibility they don't come out with online.
Yeah, no,
that's where the revenue comes from. That's how they pay for the campaign, right?
They're doing it one part at a time, single player first, then online. That's just usually how it goes now. It's the same thing with Red Dead Online. We waited like a month for the online portion to release the beta, and they even like stuck microtransactions in that shit. And Red Dead Online was just a complete mess, man. It's unfortunate. That game is great. Beautiful game.
Is it good now?
Fantastic game.
Like, have they fixed it since then?
It's more or less abandoned now, man. Apparently, from what I've been told, there's just one guy like doing maintenance or some shit. But that could be like a community rumor or something. But
I didn't realize Red Dead Online was dying.
We know a lot of streamers that do,
RP, man. RP is the
RP,
one.
like Bagger,
RP's keeping it
Nombies,
alive.
Reverend Pastor Lee, rather.
Sick.
Pastor Lee. So, like, I mean, and I know like those guys are going to be fucking hankering to do RP for GTA 6. So if you need people, I mean, not it would be short of people, but like people who are actually good at improv and actually like if you want to get into RP at a certain point and like do that on fucking Friday nights, like the boys will roll up and be fucking funny for you and actually do good at the game. So like I think this is a great opportunity for you to blow the fuck up. And I'm still ever since we met you, I thought you were a fire streamer. I'm glad you got the camera. Man. I'm glad you're fucking there every night. This is the key to streaming. Show up every day. Don't worry about the numbers. Do what you like. And like just do you, and you're doing it.
He'd be putting those hours in. That's crazy.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Late night, there he is, and like his community is strong, and they love him for it. They're every night too.
I love them, man. They're there too, right alongside me.
You requested to come on the show to talk about a very specific movie. Which movie was that, DeadManPayne?
We're here for a good old 90s, for like a good old slice of escapism from the 90s, man. Some last action hero. They don't make movies like this anymore, man. Just pure, like, let's just throw hella money at this movie. We got the money, like, pure escapism. Apparently, there's like a story that goes like, this started off as some guy's project, and then that one never-ending story, the studio dips their hands into it, and it becomes a completely different, like, piece of media. Apparently, this is one of those stories too, but I kind of like what happened with it. You know, I don't know. It's just pure fun escapism.
And like, what was the first time in your relationship? Did you see this? Do you have how did you develop a relationship with this movie? We like to ask people.
My parents just owned the VHS when I was a kid, and I just discovered it, and I was like, what is this shit? I just put it on, and I don't know, it just entertained me. Yeah, it just entertained me so much as a kid. It took me like years later to realize all the pulp culture references and shit, you know, because I started getting into movies and all that stuff.
How many guest stars in this movie? I was looking at the cast list.
Yeah, it's a straight up like just homage to that era of like Hollywood.
I gotta pull up this cast list too, but please keep talking.
Planet Hollywood type shit, you know.
It's a one of the like legit summer blockbuster designed to be a blockbuster, and I was around for this when it came out, and this is the type of movie people would be waiting in line for. They would get there at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning, and they would wait in line until
That's
noon.
not what I read, Prag, because this movie came
when
out.
The first day it dropped, there was lines, JC, in San Jose, California. I promise you, may not have carried, it may not have done well over time, but this was considered a block. Like, even the soundtrack was huge.
Okay,
yeah, I love the soundtrack, man.
From what I read, this movie was a bit of a flop, and the reason why is because it opened a week after Jurassic Park, which was a huge success.
Death sentence, bro.
Yeah, apparently they had
you see Jurassic Park one week and then you see this the next week. because you go all the time to the movies in the 80s. The movies cost $3.75. So there was no reason not to go every fucking day if you had the time. And the theaters were beautiful and the sound was amazing and it was $4 and popcorn was $4 and it was fucking,
beautiful, man. I miss that.
Like,
I remember like I was a kid and so like the kids liked it. Now maybe like in the adult world it was not a flop, but like at Steinbeck Middle School, this was what was popping. Okay.
Okay.
So
you remember talking about this. You remember talking about this movie when it came out.
What are you talking about? Like, it's everything we like. This is the thing. Like, we already had seen a series of movies from like Canon Films, like Rambo, First Blood, the fucking Dolph Lundgren movies, Terminator. Like, we were already, and this movie is an homage to that whole
from the
like
80s.
what they call AA Hollywood, not AAA Hollywood, but then they get the budget and then it gets this.
Is this?
Right?
Did you have the same experience with this movie, Time? Like, because when would you have been in high school when this movie came out, Time, or would you have been?
No, I'm not that old.
No, he would have been.
Listen,
not alive.
This came out in '93. So would you have been?
Wow, I thought it was 94.
So young. He's 11 years old. JC.
I was 6 years old when it came out.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't even born.
You would have had any memory.
93 is when it came out. Okay, so I was already in college at that time. So,
damn.
Right.
But it was still popping,
But you were talking about the weird production.
What did you?
Of this
hold on,
movie.
no. You attack the fandom for this movie, but what was your experience with this movie growing up? Did you see it? I mean, you get to learn about it without the context of the hype. And like, did you ever watch it growing up, JC?
No, I never watched this growing up. I'd heard of this movie. It kind of like it's one of those movies that you hear about, but it kind of got overshadowed by other like action movies like Die Hard and Big Trouble in Little China, like the Carpenter movies and stuff like that. And the other,
what's the Jamie Lee Curtis movie with Schwarzenegger? True Lies. That's
True Lies. Yeah,
I always thought this movie was directed by James Cameron for some reason because I always associated
John
action
McTiernan.
and.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
I didn't know anything about McTiernan.
Because this movie was written by Zach Penn, who has written so many movies. I think he wrote 4. I think he was like one of the he's written so many movies. But he wrote this movie as a parody of 80s like action movies that starred Arnold Schwarzenegger. And what's really funny is that like when he first like wrote the script, he described it as a parody of Shane Black type movies. Shane Black, who wrote the Lethal Weapon movies with what's his name? Our guy, the Australian guy. What's his
Mel
name?
Gibson.
Mel Gibson. Yeah.
Danny Glover.
And like through sheer irony, Shane Black came on to this project and rewrote the scripts, like just by happenstance. Isn't that bizarre? And because it
started off as a parody.
Yeah, started off as a parody, and then
like Tropic Thunder
became
level
his type of product.
Yeah, and also like it was also making fun of like Die Hard, like movies like Die Hard, which was directed by John McTiernan, and then he came onto this project as well. So this movie's kind of a weird hodgepodge. Like it started off as a parody, and then it became like a sincere action movie. So you watch it;
it's all over the place. Yeah,
it's all over the
definitely
place.
all over the place. Yeah, for sure.
And I do see it in the movie. I think it's a really weird product, like a weird amalgamation of parody and sincerity.
Do you think it's a movie that's kind of designed for the lead in the film, which is the kid, right? Like that age group, I feel like this is designed. And what's wrong with that? Like when I was that age, that's exactly fucking what I love to watch. And and then the people who still retain that part of themselves. Yeah, which is not an insult, and like I still fuck with it because there's like you have to respect the stunts and the special effects.
Sometimes,
talk about that.
Sometimes I feel like I'm Danny Madigan. I don't know, man. When it comes to like just escapism, bro, like he just wants to like just be in the movie, watch his movies. That's me with GTA, bro. Like it's all about escapism. That's the one theme that I kind of connect with Danny and him just being so into his movies world. That's me with video games and shit.
So Danny was confirmed. Danny was a Shane Black edition. The original script just had the movie set entirely inside the movie within a movie, and then Shane Black, when he rewrote the script, he added the kind of outside world element and the magic ticket and all of that stuff. And like Danny Madigan, like his character, like I was watching this and it kind of reminded me of other like escapism movies where kids get transported into fantasy worlds, like The Never-Ending Story or The Princess Bride, or like movies like that. Like it's got that very fantastical Amblin element to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you were saying about the Mother
Prag, the Time Bandits, that's the same thing too, right?
Sure.
Time Bandits.
Yeah. The whole setup and like why kids love to go to the movies. They want to escape, like Payne was saying, but also you're going to escape for 2 hours. And then if you're a kid, having that actual representation of the physical escape represented allows probably the viewer to like actually allow themselves to go there more. Like, you know, the whole process of the allowing yourself to like let go and just enjoy the movie for what it is and not worry about like the logic and obviously all the
that's
incongruities is like
beautifully
the
put.
Gift of childhood.
But it's also like movies like Die Hard and Lethal Weapon and movies like that. They were all rated like R until like later entries, and so like kids watching those action movies like it was kind of like a I don't know how to explain it, like it was kind of like they felt like they were doing something naughty by
it's like
watching
smoking a cigarette
movies.
JC, it's like an adult gets to have a beer and a cigarette, and a kid gets to have candy and go and see this. And
this movie kind of validates them, right? Like that's because this movie gives them.
It's a very innocent movie too.
Yeah,
like there's really no titillation. Like when his daughter shows up to the door, and they have that whole comedy bit about like the freshman's supposed to show up. She's in a full ass robe, like she's covered head to toe. Right, and then he's picking her up, and that's kind of crazy. He's like, "No, daddy," and like the first time he meets the kid, he's talking. The first joke he tells the kid, he's like about premature ejaculation. Oh yeah, she kisses him off the rope jump. But it's still so innocent. Yeah, it's still like even the violence. Like they show explosions, but like if they made this movie today, you would see blood and guts and actually a saw go through somebody. But this, you never like show a lot of explosions, a lot of car wrecks, but never any close-ups, which is interesting.
There are some amazing
until they get to the real world.
Safe place.
It's only until they get to the real world when he plays chicken with the Asian thug guy, and you actually see his dead body just fly through the front window. He's all dead.
Facts.
It polarizes, you know.
And then the mugging, like I want to call him Edwards for long, but it's not like the kid, right? He's going to sneak out to watch the movie to meet up with his older male. I would only say his inappropriate older friend. Right, and they have a big date planned, right? And so he's sneaking out, and there's like a guy in the hallway that they remind me of a fucking Ari Aster movie, right? Like it's like if you go out, if you even crack the door, someone's gonna come in with a knife and get you. And that's like the city's so fucking scary. Like you can't even like crack the thing, someone's gonna come at you. That was amazing. I thought that was crazy.
They do a good job polarizing the movie universe and then the actual our world, you know.
The Gramp who runs the fucking movie theater. First of all, that guy is younger than me when he makes the movie.
Name?
I looked up his age. He was earlier in his 50s than me, and he looks like a fucking... All right, but he did a great job. I thought his performance was really great, like selling the magic of it. And he had that whole spiel about the magicians, gave him this ticket, and I thought that was very engrossing. Like you could tell he was like a stage actor or something because he like was really like a campfire almost, the way he's selling the storytelling ability of a good actor to. You know, it was amazing. I thought he was great.
Tom, you're about to say something. I feel like you got cut off.
When I was a kid, because I saw this movie when I was a kid. That scene where Danny got mugged in his own house, that scared the crap out of me and scarred me. Like I hated that scene every time I saw it.
It scared me today when I saw it.
I don't like it. It makes me like uncomfortable, and like even watching it today, I was like, oh god, I forgot about the scene. I just saw it 6 months ago. I forgot about the scene, and it makes me so uncomfortable, and I hate it.
That's like Bo was afraid.
The worst
the
part
whole
of the
beginning
movie
of Bo was afraid is that.
It's wild. It's really just like
Yeah.
It comes out of
I
left field.
I genuinely it's like, whoa, hold on.
Tone shift, complete tone shift.
And the whole thing is like
Yeah.
New York City's different. Like when they both get to New York City because they turn into buddy, the cops. Like this kid has a great time. He knows how to be friends with an adult man, first of all, and he's great at it. But he's like, New York's different. You have to watch yourself here, and it's like it's like almost like the apocalypse compared to the way LA is perceived.
The
early 90s New York, dude, was a different.
right.
They almost depicted like 70s New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
They almost depicted that way.
The
Like
way this
Warriors.
movie played out, I enjoyed. But Deadman brought up a good point earlier about like studio meddling and then the Shane Black thing, whatever. I think one of the ideas that I've heard of for a long time, and I've always wondered how this version of the movie would have played out, even though I like this version. I also want to see the alternate version, is that Nick, the theater owner, he was supposed to be Satan.
Whoa.
And I guess
What?
that was a
What?
Shane Black thing.
Oh
And
my
there's
God,
I
that's
guess like a ton
awesome.
of writers in on the script, and someone had to come in and go, Shane, let's not do the Satan part. Let's make it a little kid friendly. But I want to see that version.
Yeah.
Where
He turns out to be a villain.
Satan.
The evil version.
Yeah.
That
But
would
no,
be
it's so
a fire
sweet.
That would add
twist.
some themes to the
That would be
whole
how
escapism.
like the end of it. He's like really
You know?
the bad guy.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But
That would be sick.
I like it though because it's so sweet. I love that this like era of like films in general, like kids are just like friends with like older
Yeah.
men. Like it's so
No.
constant. Like Back to the Future.
That's never
it's,
okay.
Like it's like a common theme. It's bizarre,
Right.
You know,
There's
but
a
I
lot of
think it's
movies,
important
right,
to
where it's
get-
like
yeah, I think it's important to have
They
like
have this-
older role models, like older father figure role
He
models.
was almost like
besides
a
your dad,
mentor because he didn't have a dad, I
could it
guess.
be an
Oh, yeah,
older
that's another
thing.
teen
They
or
have a
something?
cut-
Could it be in a teen though, or something else?
Right.
Besides
Yeah.
an old man who lives in the fucking movie theater
They
by
have a cut-
himself, and like he's up there sleeping, and the kid has like key to his fucking. It's like come on. The mom was right to be concerned.
Yeah.
No,
What were you saying,
absolutely.
Devin? There was a cut
Oh,
scene.
yeah,
that...
there's a cut scene where Danny kind of has a little
Kiss.
intimate moment with Schwartz and Schnitzel about like his dad
No.
dying or something, you know.
Oh shit!
So like there is like I feel like they should have went a little more further into that, you know, like his lack of father figure and like how he kind of offers him something like that, you know. Jack Slater does,
Yeah.
Yeah.
even though he's an
Yeah.
imaginary character.
Mhm.
Pretty
I
crazy.
think the thing that surprised me about this movie is just like how fun it is, but also like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I expected going into this movie, like I understood the premise. Like he goes into the movie and he meets his action hero. What I was surprised by is like the action, like Jack Slater, that character. He's like a fully fleshed out character. Like he, he has his own problems. He's actually quite intelligent as well. Like I expected to go into this and he'd be like this dumb action hero
It's like
guy. but then-
meathead, yeah.
yeah, he's big meathead, but no, he's like intelligent. He understands shit. He's like constantly bickering with our guy here who's trying to convince him that he's in a movie, which I think is hilarious. He walks into the store. He's like, "You're going to be on this poster," and it's Sylvester Stallone instead, which I thought was very funny.
That part, yeah,
Yeah,
that was a great
all the
scene.
women are attractive. Like I thought that
It's
was very
California.
clever.
It's California.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the best response.
California.
It's California.
California.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really good.
Well,
There's
that's why
some really good
Schwarzenegger was so
lines.
beloved as an action hero because
Mm.
he has ability to perform in a way that is accessible to the audience, and they just
He's
really he just
charismatic.
has charisma.
He's really charismatic.
He has a real
yeah.
charisma, and then people root for him. And like, there's
Yeah.
a lot of big, strong guys that have tried to like make movies, and they didn't fucking do very well.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger, man, what a legend!
What a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
remember
Big
seeing
fan
the
of
first
him.
time Terminator. That's the first time we really saw him in the movies, and everyone was crazy about that movie.
He was on some sort of TV show before that, just flexing his muscle.
He
This was like
in
post
Hercules, a movie called Hercules was his first movie. Hercules in New York, right?
Mm.
And he
something like that.
plays,
Yeah,
and it's
didn't even-
hilarious.
yeah.
You should look
They
it up. It's really
ADR'd
funny.
his voice, his lines. Like it's not even
Yeah.
him speaking. They had a voice
It's
actor for
crazy.
the poor bastard.
If you want a funny
Oh,
thing to
God.
stream sometime, throw that on, and people laugh.
But they didn't understand.
And then he was in the
how-
weightlifting movie, which
Yeah.
is big for him too, right?
Yeah, forget
Yeah.
the
What was that called?
And Conan as well.
Shit.
Conan the Barbarian.
Conan.
That was a big
Iron.
one. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Something
Conan
Iron.
was a little late after Terminator, but
I think it's
Pumping
so,
Iron.
for sure.
it's so funny in
Pumping Iron,
hindsight.
yeah.
Like
Yes, that was his first.
you know
thing.
that they dubbed him over when like his voice is one of the most endearing things about him. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah.
couldn't
Best
speak
thing.
English initially, JC. It was
okay,
just
it's Albanian.
I-
it was
Is he Albanian?
incomprehensible.
I am tired.
He's
of
Austrian.
Austrian. Yeah.
Austrian, yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this now. This is embarrassing. I've never seen the first Terminator.
What?
You seen the second one though?
All right, good night,
love the second one.
everyone.
The second one's amazing.
Time, bro. You got to watch the first one.
No,
I see the second one. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. But then every time I see like scenes or I see the look of the first one, I'm like, that just seems like such a
The first
downgrade.
one,
I
yeah,
don't
the
like
first
that.
one
different,
is
like
a
Alien is
downgrade
to
from the
Aliens.
second one,
Yeah.
You know how Aliens is campy and Alien is more scary? That's the
Smaller
difference between
budget.
Terminator
Yeah.
and
Alien's
Terminator
better.
2.
Alien's better than Aliens, I think.
Well,
in
I'm
my
just saying,
opinion,
like, it's
but
different. And so, like,
Yeah.
see Terminator,
Different
it's a
feeling,
vibe.
yeah.
It's really cool.
Terminator-
It's low budget.
It's
I like
scrappy.
the
a-
second one so much.
It's like a
so
horror
good.
film. First one was
Yeah.
like horror, dude.
Terminator
Like
1 is the
borderline
vibe.
horror. That's what I like about the first one. And just seeing Schwarzenegger
Yes.
as the evil Terminator is my
It's
favorite. I
scary.
don't know.
Yeah.
When we were kids, when we saw the Terminator, it was a fucking horror movie because
Yeah.
he was, especially when he went to the
Unstoppable.
police station, the I'll be back shit, and then he drove the fucking truck through the fucking wall. We were like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then he just proceeded to walk down the hallway and just machine gun every police officer, and it was bloody and like it was chaotic.
Good movie, man.
We were in 100%, and it was one of the greatest scenes of all time. And like, see it in
Yeah.
a big screen with all the loud things.
Damn.
And
I
it's
wish I
sick
could
as
have
fuck.
experienced that.
As
Like,
big as you can get.
I did the Leo thing in this movie. I did the there he is, because when the T-1000 walks past in the
yeah. Robert, what's his
like,
name? The
Sharon
actor?
Stone and Robert Patrick.
Robert
Patrick,
Patrick.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah,
legend.
my dad was
Stone
like,
was
"Is
in
that
it.
Sharon Stone from Basic
Maria
Instinct?" I'm like, yeah.
Shriver was in the Blockbuster.
Yeah.
That's Schwarzenegger's wife. Maria Shriver was one of the Kennedys. Was in the Blockbuster.
She was.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
There's-
the counter?
Yeah, she was the one who was like, so
Well,
like
no, she
there
was
was so
his
many.
wife in the movie.
She was
like,
at the end of the movie,
in
yeah.
the universe. Yeah,
Yeah, she's the end of the
Yeah,
movie.
she
Yeah.
was. Yeah, she was.
She was his
Who the
wife.
fuck-
at the
okay,
end.
there's so
She
many-
played
Schwarzenegger's
herself.
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
So
release of
many,
Jack Slater 4.
people in this movie. I can't keep up. To be
And I
perfectly
was
honest.
like
A lot of
that was
cameos in this movie.
that was some
Lot
of
of
the like
cameos.
Let me look it up.
that was some of the stuff that was surprising to me, is like how they actually brought the how meta it was. Like they brought the real
Yeah, it's
stuff
pretty-
like into the movie. Yeah.
Pretty ahead of its time with that.
Yeah.
The meta
Yeah.
aspect of it.
Yeah,
It's
it
not like
reminded
fully
me
realized, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
It's fun meta.
like watching it. It reminded me of like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, like this melting
Yeah.
pot of like,
Similar.
Yeah,
They had
like,
the whole MC Scat Cat.
yeah.
True.
Played by Danny
So
DeVito.
good.
But Dan DeVito, that's
Yeah.
right. Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And I love
Okay,
at the time
I
I
have a
didn't get
list
it.
too.
I didn't get it because I'm a kid. I don't know. But thanks to this podcast, we watched Amadeus, so I understood that reference
Mozart.
when he told
Killed
you killed Mozart. I was like, did he?
When you
I don't
guys are
understand
ready-
that. And now I'm like, oh shit, he did.
I can read the cameos in this movie.
Yeah.
Are you prepared
ahead.
for all the
I'm
cameos?
ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hit me.
Tina Turner plays the mayor of Los
Very
Angeles.
first scene.
Sharon
Yes.
Stone,
Sure, so.
Robert Patrick,
Yeah.
Ian
Mhm.
McKellen,
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Death, yeah.
He's dead.
Seven
Yeah.
Jim
Seal.
Belushi's in this. Chevy
Oh,
Chase,
yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme,
I
Little
see it,
Richard,
Towards
MC
the end.
Hammer, Damon Wayans, Lisa
Mhm.
Gibbons, Maria Shriver,
Yeah.
Danny DeVito, Sylvester Stallone, F. Murray Abraham, of course. I mean,
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's a
you
goat.
know,
Yeah.
it's just
Truly a
fucking-
product
they-
of its time, man.
But you
Yeah.
know, they have to pay a lot of money to
Everyone
get
wanted
these
to cut.
guys.
Hey,
Yeah,
they
but
got- it was the
these, like,
90s, bro.
They
Yeah.
had Art
They could just
Carney
throw
play the
money at
guy who
these
got
movies,
killed.
bro.
Hold on. You know who Art Carney is? He was on The Honeymooners. He was the skinny guy. You know how much it fucking must have cost to have Art Carney in that movie
Frank, bro.
in that time? They must have
That's
spent.
crazy.
They were just like handing out $2 million to everyone, right?
His
dog?
cousin.
Well, how
It's
much was this
like-
movie cost, JC? And what did it make? I would love to know.
I read that it was a flop.
I
I
can
didn't
look
look it up.
It
I'll do
was
it.
like-
I'll do it.
Like
Keep
$86
talking.
million to make.
It was considered a flop, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
lot of
It felt
money,
like
bro.
$1 trillion.
And then it made like 125 internationally, I think. Or
Some of
sorry,
it,
but this movie, I feel like this
It was
movie
still
made its
considered a flop for
money.
some reason, yeah.
Like, but this movie
It did.
made its
It
money
its money
back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, in its like DVD.
Oh yeah, and
sales and
videos,
its,
VHS for sure. VHS, it could.
yeah. 'Cause
Okay, it
became a
cost
cult
85
classic.
million. Worldwide box office 137 million.
close.
It cost 85 million. Domestic
Yeah,
50, international 87 million. And then
you
doesn't
normally have to
talk
double the
about
budget
VHS.
for marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say was like the references in this movie are so like out of left
Mhm.
field. It almost feels like Shane Black kind of like flexing, like a little bit, like flexing his
Yeah.
like film knowledge. Like, why would you have Seventh Seal Like, why would you have a seventh Ingmar Bergman reference in a?
I don't know.
In an
Mhm.
Why
action
have
parody
the?
movie? It's bizarre.
He had Hamlet. He had Shakespeare
The
playing
Hamlet.
Hamlet, didn't he?
The Hamlet thing was
Yeah.
so good.
The Hamlet scene, bro.
Crazy.
I'm like, I want to
So
watch that
iconic.
movie. Actually, it was actually
I
sick
literally
how it
said
was
that to my dad.
colorized.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, facts.
yeah. I was like,
The
I want to
line
see that
to
version
be
of Hamlet.
or not to be,
Not to be,
not to be.
not to
And then
be.
shit blows up.
So good.
It's
That
so
was
good.
iconic, man.
Mhm.
My favorite gag in the movie, though, like 100% my favorite gag is whenever they're driving in the car and then there's just like cars crashing behind them, like
No.
swerving out the way. One of the cars
Yeah.
just goes flying like in the background and explodes. It's so good. Like that's
Yeah.
like Blues Brothers shit. It's really good.
A lot of the over-the-top action sequences, man, just like they're
Crazy.
just amazing, man. They
When the
Yeah.
house blows up in
remind me of
L.A.,
GTA.
when the cops are in front of the house, they have that little house. They actually blew that fucking house up, didn't they?
And then they hard
looked
cut
like
to
it,
them
right?
just like singed in the
Oh,
in
yeah.
the police department
2
getting
days to
yelled at.
retirement.
Which was
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, just great gags like across the board.
So this
Yeah.
made $60 million on VHS
Makes sense.
between 1994 and 97. TV licensing $40 million. Streaming
Mhm.
licensing, it's $25 million that they pay to be allowed
Schwarzenegger
to
said that
stream
he's
it.
still getting
And the
royalties from this movie.
digital
like he still sees the
rentals-
royalties every day.
Purchases
Hell
are
yeah.
$20 million.
Good
So
movie, man. I love
that's-
the movie personally.
it's not a lot. I thought it would be a lot more money than that, but I guess not. But I guess at the end
Schwarzenegger,
of the day,
Schwarzenegger blamed Clinton for the
I saw
failure
that.
of this movie. Yeah,
I
isn't
saw
that
that.
weird?
what?
What
Did he say that when he was
fuck?
running for
I saw
governor?
that. No.
It sounds like some
Probably.
shitty. He
He's a weird guy. He's a weird guy.
Yeah,
but
I mean, considering
very
he was
charismatic.
banging his maid, and his maid was not like when you see his maid, you're like, oh my god, no wonder they have a kid together. He seems like kind of crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know this story?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know any.
Oh, I'm from
Oh, yeah.
California.
Oh,
When he
yeah.
was married
Had fun
He
with
was-
his maid.
for
Yeah.
almost a decade and had a kid with her and was just cooking and she was like not like a movie star. Like so like if he was doing
Who
like
cares?
you know,
Let him
so,
bang
like,
the maid, bro. He made it, bro. Let him bang
obviously
his
had
okay,
maid.
well
an
then don't
emotional
hide it
connection
from
to
the
her, Brad.
kid. Okay, but he denied the existence of his child.
Okay,
That's
that's
my
pretty
problem.
fucked up.
Like I don't give
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
who
I
he
didn't know he
bangs. And if
Yeah,
his
I
wife
didn't know
is
he
cool
did
with
it
it,
right.
then fucking do it on TV. I don't give a fuck. But
He
like
did it
don't
right.
pretend it didn't happen and don't like because the kid probably feels terrible.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's the
Product
yeah.
of being like a good. That's rough, man. Poor guy.
Uh,
Hopefully he's taking it good.
Can I take
See how
I
I turned that around on you? And I spun
Can I
it
take
for
a
you?
small negative turn?
I'm still
Just-
banging
just
my
a
maid.
little-
I don't care if I make it. If I make it, I'm still
That's
banging my
the
maid.
issue. I don't give a fuck who he's banging, but just like tell the be honest.
Can
All
I?
right.
Can I?
Yes, of
Can I
course.
have some like because you know we've been obviously giving this movie a lot of like credit. I have a few negatives. I have like a few issues. Danny Manigan, like I like his setup. I
Too
like his
precocious.
character, but I find he got a little grating throughout the movie.
Yeah.
as I
Too
was watching
precocious.
it.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, like he's an official
God.
detective by the middle of the movie. He's like on the police force and
Every
they're
time I
giving
kept
him
saying, I was like,
evidence.
Yeah.
God damn it, I hate it.
He can be a
he's
little
annoying.
cringe.
Like I'm
Yeah,
like,
he can be a little cringe.
That's what it's gonna be when they make this movie in '91 or whatever, and like that's
Yeah.
what the audience, like they were never like I don't know how you get a
but like I wasn't
tough
annoyed
role.
by Elliot in the Neverending Story. I was never annoyed by
in ET. Elliot in
But
ET
like,
is
is
fine
Elliot
too.
there
like
to remind
Savage
you
and
of the rules of the
yeah.
He's supposed to be the avatar for the audience, I guess, or some
Yeah,
shit.
he's supposed to be
like
the
yeah,
kid
yeah.
watching the movie. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah,
that's who he's
yeah,
supposed to be.
Yeah, but no, I
and he
I
wants
was
to
never
bang
annoyed
his
by Edward
stepsister if
Furlong.
Schwarzenegger is supposed to be his dad, right? Is this where
You know what I mean?
stepsister porn started?
Oh,
Dead Man
fuck.
Pain with
God.
I'm glad you asked him.
Started in the early '90s with a little film called Last Action Hero.
stepsister. I'm sorry, it's not. Well, when he picks her up, and
Stepbro.
he's like, "Daddy, Daddy, stop!" And he's like
Stepbro.
spanking her.
Daughter.
Oh, Drippy's
like,
here. What's up,
take-
Drippy? Buddy?
Trippy,
Don't
welcome
you,
in,
Trippy,
bro.
welcome in.
Get
welcome
in here.
welcome in. I don't know.
Get in here.
So like, I don't
in
know.
here.
I like
Yeah.
to etymologically trace anthropological issues in society.
But
What other
I
issues do you
also-
have?
Like,
just
where did
pacing-
appliance pornography start?
pacing.
Like,
This
who was the
movie's
first person to
too-
get caught in a washing machine? And like,
This
when is
movie's-
it appropriate? Like,
Let him
okay, I'm
speak.
sorry.
This movie is 2 hours and 10 minutes long, and I did feel it. I did feel it. I did
Yeah.
feel like we
Yeah.
were kind of spinning wheels a little bit, like throughout the middle of the movie. because a lot of this movie is Danny trying to prove to Arnold Schwarzenegger that this is a movie, and I found that kind of slowed this movie down a little bit. I feel like they could have gotten to the action hero and the villain getting into the real world a little earlier. Like, I feel like they could have spent more time in New York. I love like everything in New York. When Charles Dance just shoots a dude, and he walks out into the street. He's like, "I just shot a dude on purpose.
I murdered a guy,
Charles
and I'm like,
Dance is the best part of this movie.
Yeah." Like Charles
Dance's lines are funny. He actually has the best lines. They have that scene where the dogs do the pyramid.
Yeah.
He's like, don't worry, these dogs are very well trained. And then they look over and the dogs, it's almost like from Naked Gun, that level.
Yeah.
It's almost like a Naked Gun or airplane joke. I thought that was hilarious. It caught me off guard, and I actually like laughed, and I didn't know I was going to laugh.
And I love his arc. Like, his arc is him realizing that he's set on a path of like getting defeated by the hero, and he tries to negate that path. It's kind of like a precursor.
Oh, and he also realizes that Anthony Quinn is a shitty boss, and that he's better than Anthony Quinn, and he has all those scenes where he's like, and like it's crazy that Anthony Quinn is in it.
But what I was about to say is like it's kind of like a precursor to Agent Smith in The Matrix, like his realization that he's being coded to do a certain thing, and like he just wants to break free of that, and he wants to become a real person in the real world, like Pinocchio. And I like that dynamic, and I like that I can kind of see that through line from this to The Matrix, which ended up being such a huge like action phenomenon like before this. I don't know if that like if anyone's like pointed that out before, because they mentioned what did they mention The Matrix in this? No, this was before
Matrix came out in 99.
Yeah.
This is 94.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah.
Oh, welcome in, Peachy. What's up, buddy?
Peachy.
Oh my God, the crew's coming through. We love all the pain heads, the painiacs, I call them.
Better be here.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
You got a whip. You got a fucking strong fucking
Show
whip
the
hand.
grandma some love, man.
Are you going to block and ban any mob that's not here tonight? A lot of people are saying yes. No. So what do you guys think about the music and the sets and the costumes?
Finally got here.
The soundtrack bangs.
Soundtrack
I
was
love
awesome.
the
Some
soundtrack.
John Fogerty in there, some AC/DC. It's good. A lot of AC/DC.
I think they got Pantera as well. They got
Queensryche is on the fucking
Queensryche,
soundtrack.
dog. I like how they
Queensryche?
Yeah, I like how they mixed the songs into the score, so it's like a seamless, like experience with the music.
So it's like a music video breaks out in the middle of the movie, and like they had the helicopter come in on the mansion on the beach, and then I think they had like a Megadeth song cooking on that one.
So badass.
The moment that red truck pops the corner and AC/DC kicks in.
Awesome.
Big gun number one.
Shit.
So good.
These are the main beats I love. Time. Yeah. These are the main beats that like make the movie special in my opinion.
I do have a question. So Charles Dance, Benedict, he finds the ticket, right? And he he figures out that it goes to the real world. Like he puts his hand through it. But then the movie kind of implies that he didn't go through like until right at the end. Like, why did he keep waiting to go through into the real world?
I think he's trying to figure out what's going on.
Maybe plot holes
but he didn't walk through like first, and then it just seemed weird that he waited so long.
Yeah, the whole thing with Grivaldi's character, I think they were waiting for the whole funeral on the rooftop scene to go, and if that didn't go well, then now's his time to take over the organization.
Yeah. What was the like? I didn't really understand the funeral plan. Like they had they had a dead body. It was gonna was it a bomb or was it gonna release a nerve agent or stuff is so cobbled together.
Essentially, what that funeral thing was supposed to be was someone died and it was a family of a rival mob family.
Yes, sir.
And that the gas was going to go off and kill everyone there, therefore eliminating the rival mob from operating. So he would have got his reach is bigger at that point.
Yeah, but that's another issue that I have with this movie is I feel like the script is very like I feel like F. Murray Abraham just kind of dumps that onto the main characters. Like he just
did they call him Anthony Quinn? That's a fuck up.
Yeah, they call him Anthony Quinn.
Yeah.
You guys can stop me and say, that's F. Murray Abraham, not Anthony Quinn, honey.
They're talking about the mob guy.
He might have been in this movie actually, and we might not even known it. And now here's Pan. Welcome in, Pan.
Yeah,
One's in chat.
but no, I did enjoy this movie.
Of
The
all
script
did.
was
Like-
ass. As far as the story, felt very
like the plotting.
added to.
Yeah.
Like it added, like it was like a lot of DLC was added to a baseline story,
Yeah.
and it felt
We just got to
like
get
very
into it.
Horizon's
Like,
Frozen
Exactly.
West
Yeah.
or some shit.
That's
It
a good
felt
way to
very
put
like
it.
we need to get out F. Murray Abraham to come up with a funeral thing and then just give it to them
Oh.
and then we'll get here. Like, you know, there were some moments that felt very like contrived getting them to the next set piece, but the set pieces
Yeah.
were a lot of fun.
They were great, man.
Like
the most
the-
memorable, in my opinion.
The whole
of the
like
movie.
the crane helicopter sequence is straight out of Die Hard. Like that's I think that's
Mhm.
literally like Die Hard 3 has a sequence exactly like that. But
Damn.
yeah, it's good. It's good.
Okay.
I had
What-
a question.
I'm sorry. Go
what's
ahead.
up?
I just wanted to note that Schwarzenegger's outfit is an iconic action costume.
It
Oh,
is,
And
yeah.
if you need a
bro.
costume
the color
for
palette.
Halloween,
Very easy.
Mhm.
keep one of those jackets with the leather and keep a red shirt and the
Mhm.
501s.
Blue
Okay,
jeans,
please
and then the
continue. I'm
cowboy
sorry.
fucking boots, bro. You
Are
can't
those
forget
silver
the cowboy
tabs?
boots.
I feel like there's like 538s from Levi's. I don't
Mhm.
know. I have to check. And then the
Mhm.
white, he has white Adidas Tangos. They're white on white.
Mm.
Please continue.
I wonder
Wait.
now, not when I watched it a long time ago, but there's a scene that I always thought was just interesting that it played out this way,
Mm.
and I'm wondering what you guys think as far as like what my theory on top of it is. There's the scene where they're at Arnold's house, sorry, Jack Slater's house with his daughter, and Charles Dance shows up.
Mm.
And they do the whole thing, whatever, this and that. And he gives one of the henchmen, he throws him something in cash, and he drops it. And then Charles Dance looks at him and just shakes his head like, "Are you kidding me? You can't catch it." And then something else happens again later where he throws a gun and he drops it again. And it's just like, it's such a weird, like, why is he dropping it?
Yeah.
And it's never like, it doesn't play into any scene. But I'm wondering, like, if there's like a deeper meaning to that, to where it's like, once Danny comes into this, it's still a movie, but now they can't reshoot anything. So it's just
Right.
playing out the way it's playing. You know what I
I
mean?
see
Yeah.
what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if this was a movie and he was watching Jack Slater 4, you wouldn't see him dropping the thing because it doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
But
like
the fact that
outside
Danny's in
of
there,
the-
it's like it's got to play it the way it plays out. You know?
every
Right.
time. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I
Yeah.
think that's a really interesting idea, but yeah, I didn't even think of that.
A lot of layers to this movie that they could have
Yeah.
gone with, like direction wise, you know, with the meta.
It could have been
And,
a
like,
show. It could have been an
it's just
HBO
very-
series.
Yeah.
What's the word? Face value. You just got to take it at face value.
Yeah.
It's not as deep.
It feels
with
like
the
a video
meta and
game
all
to
that.
me.
GTA,
It felt
man, I'm
very
telling
much
you.
like it could be a
I'm
Rockstar.
telling you.
Like if Rockstar came out with
Very
a last
inspired.
action hero video game, that would be kind of fire though, right? And
Yeah.
kind of did like stuff like this and had all the cameos and like you Rockstar. Like they
a
only
lot
make
of the
1 year.
a lot of the
came out.
moments where he's getting chased, that first like initial
Yeah.
like chase scene where he's like the music is changing, he flips the fucking cassette to another song.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
Mhm.
come on, that's
That's
GTA.
so good,
bro. That's
yeah.
very
GTA, yeah.
GTA
Mhm.
inspired. Yeah,
When did
Very-
the
not
first
inspired, but
GTA
it feels
come
like
out?
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
when
God.
did the first GTA
97.
come out? 97. So this
So
like
this was-
predates that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Are we talking about the first GTA, the top,
top
down,
down.
one, or
Yeah.
like the one that
Mm.
actually people
the
hit
3D
like
ones.
smacked?
That was
GTA.
The one that
2000.
smacked was like 3 or 4. What was the one that people actually like
GTA 3,
Actually,
I think.
GTA 3.
3? That was when
That's
Yeah.
when they
like,
were
what the
starting to
fuck?
go more cinematic,
Yeah.
referencing movies and shit. That's when
Yeah,
that started.
yeah.
Well, I mean, they
that
created
era.
an IRL RPG, and that's was always like the fucking thing that people wanted because people got tired of dwarves and wizards, and they wanted machine guns and gangs, and like to figure that out and to do it at that level of quality, which was as good as any RPG ever made, even
Mm.
better nowadays, right?
Mhm.
Is like crazy.
Mm.
Speaking
Yeah.
of meta, and I think that this is a scene that I didn't really see until like later in life, but it's such a crazy like thing like to watch. Is again with Charles Dance, who's fantastic in this movie, one of the best villains ever. Once he finally he kills his boss, and then he has this whole long speech about how he's here and he needs to get out, and he ends it with, if God was a villain, he'd be me. But while he's giving this
That's
whole
what I
speech,
said.
he's talking and he turns to the camera.
He looks at us, yeah.
And
yeah,
if you
is
look,
this, yeah,
if you look in the as he's walking, there's a
Fourth
mirrored
one.
surface behind him. You can see the cameraman walking in
Yeah,
the background,
dude.
following him.
I remember
And it's
that
like,
as a
that
kid.
is crazy.
I didn't even notice
Right?
that.
Like
yeah.
all the budget, and like they couldn't edit it or do anything. That's so
I
crazy.
like that because it's like it's,
Oh,
it's
you
like
he,
the fourth
he
wall.
understands it's
Oh,
a
okay,
movie.
okay, I see, I see, I
He
see.
gets
Yeah.
it now.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
it feels intentional.
I see.
Jack Slater is trying to come to grasp with that it's a movie, and I think towards the end when he crosses over, he finally gets it, but he's still kind of whatever. But Charles Dance hardline gets it. and he looks directly in the camera and goes,
At
"I know
us.
what
He's
this
good.
is."
He's
Yeah, it's
great
good.
in Game of Thrones.
Guess what?
Have you ever
He is
seen-
very good in
crazy
Game
now.
of Thrones. Yeah.
In Game of
But yes.
Thrones, he plays the Hand of the King, right? And he is
Incredible.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Tywin
You
Lannister.
gotta see that shit. Have you never seen Game
Legend.
of Thrones, Payne?
Not at all, man.
Oh,
There's
bro,
some
treat
snippets
yourself
of
to
just
at least the
crazy,
first couple seasons. It's
overtly
crazy,
violent and
Yeah.
sexual shit. That's the only things I've seen of it. I'm like, I don't know about this,
bro.
man.
It is
This
a
is
no,
ridiculous.
I'm sorry, bro. It doesn't matter
I've
what
only
it's about.
seen
It's
the-
a
I can
banger.
feel the
You're-
cocaine-fueled like writing sessions from this guy.
It
like,
is.
through these
It's
scenes. I'm like,
crazy.
Jesus.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Jesus.
If you
I've
want,
only seen the first season, and
It's
he's
a
in
fun
it,
show,
and
though.
he commands every scene he's in. It's
He's
Charles
I feel like
fantastic.
this. I feel like that show really gets going like the third season and
Third
peaks,
season,
and then
yes.
it dies real fast. When does Brienne of Tarth come out? The when she fights the bear, is that the third season opener? I think
I think that's the fourth season. but yeah.
her first introduction. But those third and fourth seasons, they fucking nail it, and they have these
Yeah.
huge battles. What's the name of the battle with the horse? The cavalry battle, where the whole hour is just a fucking full ass cavalry battle that's
You
like
talking about the
mostly
Battle
not
of the
CGI.
Bastards? The Battle of the
Oh
Bastards?
my god, JC! The Battle of the Bastards cavalry battle is one of the most cinematic shits ever
It's
did on TV.
really good.
It's
really well
just a
done.
war for an hour, no story, no fucking. It's just crazy. It's great.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
What season
yeah,
are they
I
on now?
agree. I agree.
no, they're done.
It's been,
They're done.
it's been
Okay.
off for about a decade. I
Jesus.
think House of Dragons is, and then they have the Hedge Knight, which is another show, but they're all good, bro. They're really well made and they're a lot of fun. Action.
So I want to know, like, do you feel like this movie stacks up with like some of the great action movies, like Die Hard or Lethal
Not at
Weapon?
all.
Or yeah,
No.
I'm kind of on that page. Like, I think it does a fun job of like making fun of them, but also being
Yeah,
really
exactly.
sincerely tributing them. But like, I would rather watch Die Hard than this movie. I'm just
It's not in the Criterion collection of action movies, if that's what
No,
you mean.
it
Like,
should
it
be.
wouldn't be
It
put
should
in.
It should fucking be.
Well, I
Todd
mean,
loves this
compared
movie, it
to
looks like.
other like Die Hard, for example, or like the movies that it plays homage to, generally could be considered better.
They are. I mean, this
I
is
do
just
want
pure
to
fun,
ask,
bro.
because I don't think we asked.
It's
you,
fun
Tom.
though.
What-
That's not to make it bad.
I don't think we actually asked time. What is your relationship to this movie? Did you grow up watching this movie? Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
sex with this movie.
I
He
didn't.
dated
I
this
mean, I
movie.
was like 6 or 7 or 6,
Yeah.
I think, when this movie came out.
It's too young.
I watched it later in life, like probably when I was like 10 or 11. And I loved it. Day one, I absolutely loved it. I watched it multiple times. I've seen it probably like 30, 40 times. I've loved this movie ever since I saw it. And every time I see it, I think I've finally probably hit the cap of what I could understand and what I can learn about the movie. As you get older, obviously you learn more things. But yeah, I've always loved this movie. This has never been a thing that's grown on me. It's never been a thing where I appreciate. I mean, I guess I do appreciate it more with time. But yeah, I love this movie. This is my, people put up, you guys are gonna hate this. They have Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I've never
Last Boy
seen those
Scout.
movies. This is my Die Hard. This
Wait,
is my
what?
Lethal Weapon.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. My
Okay, well
gosh.
that's why you're all.
I wasn't
Well,
allowed to see those
confused.
movies because I was a child.
Okay, well now
Yeah.
you're.
But then
Yeah.
later in life,
Have you seen
This
the last
gave
boy?
you an in.
Listen,
I don't want to
That's what I
watch those
meant.
I'll tell you my
This one
favorite
gives
one.
you an in.
Hold on
Yeah.
a second. Time out. The best action movie from this era is The Last Boy Scout. Have you seen that, Deadman
Last Boy Scout.
With
Who's in
the
that
way-
one
Last
again?
Boy Scout?
Bruce Willis, and I think it's fucking. Is it
I've
Jamie
heard of
Foxx?
this.
It's
I've heard of
it's
it.
it's really good. It's like this type of movie. It's an
Tony
action
Scott.
movie. It's
91.
Written by
it's
Shane
so
Black.
good, bro.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You want to see a good movie tonight?
Yeah.
Watch this movie. You won't fuck with it. I promise.
by Shane
All of
Black.
you- anyone who likes this movie, it's a banger. It's a fucking banger. It's cold.
This looks cool,
Okay.
man.
And
This
it's
looks
funny
really
too.
cool.
It's really funny and it's smart. I always loved Bruce Willis as an action hero because he was always very cool and funny. You know
It's
what I'm
sad
saying?
what's happened to him. It's so sad what's
Yeah.
happened to him.
God.
Yeah.
It's very.
rest his-
Listen, it happens to anybody. It's fucking
He didn't die, but
tragic.
you know what I mean?
Horror.
Yeah. That shit's
Yeah.
It's. Could you
We gotta talk
imagine
about Die Hard at some
having this
point, man.
amazing life?
If Tom hasn't seen Die
I
Hard,
would love
that's
to. Listen,
kind of
all
crazy.
Bruce Willis's early movies are pretty good.
Yeah.
Moonlighting
Yeah.
is good. If you want to see a TV show that's good, he's
Looper's
really good.
good. He's really good in
Catherine
Looper.
Turner, I think.
Looper
right?
was awesome. I've seen that in theaters like the first week it came out as a kid. That shit stuck with me. The dude from Dumb and Dumber's in it. What's his name again? Harry?
Jeff
Can't remember
yeah,
his
yeah.
name.
Jeff Daniels.
Jeff Daniels.
Jeff
Jeff Daniels.
Daniels
Can't remember
plays
the
the
name.
main villain in that movie,
Yeah,
which was
really
crazy to
good.
see him like, as a
Do
villain.
you like how I snuck in Ryan Johnson there? Just snuck in some
Crazy. That's
Yeah,
Ryan
I mean,
Johnson
every time you talk
appreciation.
about Ryan Johnson, we're like, what is going on, right?
Luther's
It's
really
like,
good.
you know.
Luther's really good.
Yeah.
Luther's
But
a good
no.
show.
What? It's a movie. It's not a TV
Oh, I thought
series.
you said Luther. I thought
No,
you said
Luther.
the BBC.
Luther.
But you don't like
The-
Luther? I think that's
I haven't
terrible,
seen
JC.
Lu- I
It's
haven't
because they
seen
have
Luther.
African American
Luther.
protagonist, or absolutely African English
I don't know.
protagonist.
I haven't seen Luther. I don't know what that is.
Well,
It's-
look into Luther, and I want to urge everyone, please allow JC the time to process his trauma, and that's why he says the things that he does.
Listen, if we
What did
had
you guys think
literally,
of
if we
the
had literally
sound
any other
editing?
guest, if we had literally any other guest on that
Teasing
day, you would have been steamrolled. But okay, whatever.
about what? Hold on. Why
About
don't you
Wake
steamroll
Up
me
Dead
now?
Man. About Wake Up Dead Man. But anyway,
Oh, Wake
I
Up
thought-
Dead Man.
I thought that was the trauma that you
God.
were referring to because I'm still traumatized by that review.
What did you think about the sound editing in this? I
this
love
movie?
one of the things I thought the
Great.
music was put low on purpose because they didn't want to offend the delicate sensibilities of the early 80s. But like I feel like they would jack up the music a lot louder in this. Do you feel like there was a good balance between the explosions and the
I feel like the music bleeds through a little more for me, maybe just because I love the music a lot. Like that's what I tend to
I
like.
wish they turned
solo
it up
out.
a little sometimes. I
Yeah.
feel like it was a little low in the mix for me sometimes. But maybe if you have a quadraphonic system, it's probably going to be in a the mid range or something.
Not
There's
as
a
funny,
moment.
man.
There's a moment when in the I think it's in the black and white like Hamlet in that little sequence where he throws him through the window and the sound of the window breaking sounds like a Tyrannosaurus Rex roaring. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
Yes.
I
So
know it's just
ridiculous.
some like
It's
as
very
they fly
fun.
through the window. It's so
The-
good.
The Desert Eagle sounds beautiful in this
Yes,
movie.
I
when he
was,
fires that
just
shit.
going to say that. Every time he fires it, it is like a fucking tank going off.
Cannon, bro.
Cannon.
It's
I call it a
crazy.
cannon.
I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
it. I love that
Facts,
sound.
facts,
Yeah.
facts,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
When he shoots the fucking dynamite midair and it just fucking goes back, like it doesn't even explode. It just goes back to where
He's like juggling in the air with bullets.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's so ridiculous, man.
I did have
There's
like yeah. No, go Payne. You go first.
There's this one scene too with sound design where it's the funeral scene where he's in the elevator. You just hear him grunting and his lips aren't even moving. You just hear the Schwarzenegger grunt, and he's not. His lips are closed. That's pretty good. Just they have a fucking a tape of all his grunts just to play over scenes.
Yeah.
You know.
And then also-
in this movie?
Also, the way they speed up the chief's dialogue, like so it sounds like garbled
Yeah.
nonsense. Is
Oh
amazing.
yeah, he was great in this too.
The chief is a great
Yeah.
character, man.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
told me I
yeah.
got the California raisins, and like he says something else that has nothing to do with it, but it sounds so good together.
Then
He's
he's like,
great.
the
think my
first
big
Jack
thing-
Slater.
I
Told
think
your
my
dad.
thing is
Yeah, he told your dad.
Demolition Man is another movie like this too.
Oh,
from
Demolition
the
Man's
early
so good.
I think the thing is
Demolition,
like
that's- yeah.
Mhm.
I
like
had that
this
on the
movie.
parody.
Yeah.
This movie had me like chuckling throughout most of the movie. There's a couple of moments that had me like genuinely laughing, like when the car
You're
goes
a
flying
corn
through the
dog,
air and
Jason.
explodes.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. But like this movie had me chuckling like consistently throughout it.
Same.
Yeah, I think it's good.
It's fun,
I think
man.
it's good. It's a lot of fun.
I-
a lot of fun.
Welcome, Taz.
Yeah, I love when when movies can blend action and comedy together, and it's good. It's fun, you know.
Well, some
I-
You really see that.
Yeah, no, you
What's
go,
up?
Tom. You go, Tom.
Oh, I just was looking at your background. It was reminding me of a funny like gotcha moment from Danny, but then Jack turned it around on him where he's bringing up the numbers. He's like, "What's your number?" And it's like 55555 whatever. What about your number? It's 555.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not whatever. And he's like, "See, everyone's numbers." And it's like, "Yeah, because we got error codes." And he's like, "God damn it!"
Wait, damn it. Got him. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I wanted to like. I asked my dad, and he didn't really know. Was Ian McKellen like a household name before Lord of the Rings and
Magneto.
Magneto, or
No,
because
Right.
he was
No.
like
I was
I
just
know he
thinking
was
that.
like a famous.
he was like
theater
a
actor before
BBC
this.
guy and like
Yeah, yeah.
highfalutin
Ian
fancy
McKellen.
movies get nominated for the Oscars, but for working people, they didn't know who
So
Ian
thi-
McKellen
so
is
this
because they
was
go
an
to movies like this. They
accidental
didn't go to like
So that was like an accidental.
They weren't a
It
big
wasn't
check,
like-
JC. They probably
Yeah.
were
Yeah, maybe.
crazy numbers for these guys and said
Looks like
like,
he only did
listen,
one movie
okay, I'll
or
just give
couple
$2 million
movies in the
to someone
90s.
else, and they're like, they probably showed up for one day. They treat them wonderfully, and
'Cause
like
I know it was
back then there
nominated
was no
for-
reality TV. because
Yeah.
it was weird to see celebrities like that together. They used to have a show called Night of 1,000 Stars, and all the show was, JC, I swear to God, it was for 4 hours, and they would just bring one celebrity after another on the stage. They wouldn't perform, they wouldn't do anything, and they would put the name of the celebrity, and people would watch this show because they didn't have reality TV, they didn't have behind the scenes, and so this like gumball rally idea of this whole where they bring in like these got people like, oh my god, I can't believe they're in the same scene.
You're saying that, but what I meant is that when this movie came out, Ian McKellen wasn't like a huge name, so this was like kind of a accidental like
He was working
get, you
He
know,
was
Gandalf got him going. Like, I mean, as far as like public knowledge, but he was a big time stage actor and a big time like BBC, like
that
English
carried
movies.
You a lot further, like earlier, like 90s, 80s. I feel like that time, that carried you a lot.
There's famous
Nowadays,
actors
we
and there's
don't care.
highly respected actors. You know, there's these actors that like are like character actors that you respect. And there's even like movie actors that are like character actors that you see and you recognize that, but the general audience doesn't know who they are because they show up, like Michael Madsen, for example. That's a respected actor who's not necessarily famous.
I was going to say Tom Noonan, who's in this movie. He's the villain. He's the villain of Slater 3. He's the guy with all the teeth, and he kills.
The Ripper.
The Ripper. He's a famous theater actor, and he also plays Francis Dolarhyde in Manhunter.
Manhunter.
He's so creepy in that movie. He's a great character actor. But
that's a good movie.
He's mostly from the stage as well.
Manhunter is good.
Yeah,
Brian Cox is in there.
Brian Cox, that's a fantastic.
Brian Cox from the McDonald's commercials, the world famous McDonald's voice.
That was
Is it sad that his whole career is going to be remembered mostly for like him talking about quarter pounders?
No,
for me, Manhunt,
Troopers.
Manhunt.
Listen,
Starkweather.
What's the movie called? The Broken Lizard movie. Super Troopers.
Super Troopers.
Right, yeah.
He was in that HBO show about the family of rich people. What the fuck was that called? That was
Tom Noonan.
Brian
Cox. Oh, Succession.
He was the Succession.
He's fantastic in Succession. My God.
Right. That's a wonderful. Like,
what a juggernaut.
That's a cherry on top to a career. That's a role, a whole season where you're the centerpiece, and everything. That's like something he could put on his mantle and say, "This is the culmination of everything I've been working for."
He's also fantastic.
That's what, like anything that's been.
He's also fantastic in X-Men 2 as Stryker, the villain.
Oh yeah,
William created. Yeah,
I didn't like him in the porno Sex Man 2 because I felt like it was derivative. I wanted to see more mutant stuff. I wanted to see more.
You see DeadMan like shaking his head. He's like, "What podcast am I on?"
He knows what podcast this is.
Nah, I just love when he.
What's next for you in Wrinkle?
Yeah, when he just
What's
goes off.
You in Wrinkle? Are you going to take him to the fair? Are you going to take him to a county fair this year? Are you going to go take Wrinkle to, like, you've taken him to Disneyland, you've taken him to, where are you going to take him?
I now don't know.
Take him to the strip club, the Vanilla Unicorn in GTA 5.
Vanilla Unicorn.
Store.
At the start of this
Vanilla Unicorn is a great name.
Before this review started, I was convinced that Wrinkle was real, and now I don't.
Well, that's my job, JC.
I have no idea.
This guy, bro. This
anything real?
I told you it was real, and so that's my job.
My gosh,
that's a goose.
A Wrinkle.
It is a goose.
What about a strip club called the Vanilla Wrinkle? Would you attend that?
The Vanilla Wrinkle. I've had her vanilla.
Well, Wrinkle's like a little snooch. It's like a little whisper of a snooch. It's a wrinkle. It's like a wrinkle.
The vanilla wrinkle.
If white's only.
Yeah, white. That's what it sounds like.
Maybe traditionally they dye the pubic hair vanilla. What do you think, Payne?
Not just dye it; they make it taste like it. It's
okay. All right. Good night, everyone. As soon as you cross
that's too far. That's too far.
You got to pay a little extra. It's a special service.
You went there. Special sauce.
What up, Doug? Live action hero.
The duck stays, right?
Taz says he doesn't respect me. Can we ask him why? While we get into final thoughts.
Doesn't respect you.
This
is why Australia couldn't beat the United States, because you guys have to get unified. You have to like get together and coordinate because
we're still in round of 32. Still in round of 32.
Still in knockout round.
Still in knockout round. We got another shot.
You need to get off your revenge tour, Taz, and you need to get back to the community of streamers where you belong and pretend everything was gone away, because this is just too much. And you know what you're doing? You're separating yourself from community, and that is not
what happened?
Virtuous.
I don't know what he's referring to.
He got demodded over there, and it was at Lance's, and then he got very hurt, and then he won't come back, and they won't talk about it because Lance doesn't talk to humans. You have to you have to do an improv show with Lance to get him to talk to you.
The only way you can talk to Lance is through chat. That's the only way to talk to him. Like, you can't talk to him outside of chat.
You can't talk. No, we're really lucky because we get to sit down every Thursday and hang, and we all hang out.
Scheduled it in,
Well, that's what you got to do.
Pragpro,
people are busy.
Final thoughts on
and you guys are welcome too, JC
hero.
and DeadManPayne. DeadManPayne? I would love to have you come do some improv with us sometime. My final thoughts on The Last Action Hero is that it's a lot of fun. And if you like comic books, if you like animation, this is a live action animation. This is like a plot to a video game that dropped on the PS3 right late in the cycle, where the graphics were better than they should be. And you never played it because it was PS4 dropped, right? And you just missed it. And it's fun. And fuck it. It's a little long in the tooth to me. I feel like but if it's a summer blockbuster, the summer blockbusters ran a little longer because they wanted to treat you like it was like a double scoop of a sundae. It was like an extra scoop of ice cream. So I give it an 84. No, I give it an 89. I give it an 89, and I enjoyed it.
Nice. Tom, you want to go next?
I love this movie. I think if you're a 90s head or you're into that kind of stuff, I think you're gonna love this movie. I had to kick Flame out of the room. It's like, get out of here. This is for the boys. You can't watch this movie. I knew she wouldn't like it.
It's too violent.
Yeah, too violent. If you're into the action stuff, Schwarzenegger, all that stuff is just, it's in this movie. I loved every minute of it. It is a little bit long, I do agree, but I still love it. One thing I didn't bring up, I forgot, but I have a fascination with movies and how they operate as far as the world inside of them. So this movie obviously tickled that for me, where you get to see what exists in that world and what isn't. Does Mel Gibson exist in that world? So-and-so exists in that world. It's we have Arnold Schwarzenegger is a different person obviously in that world. Sylvester Stallone is the Terminator in that movie, Yeah. And then if you look in that screenshot, A League of Their Own in the background remains untouched. So that's still those actors in that movie is still
Rosie O'Donnell occurs in all parallel universes.
She's the constant. Yeah, so I love learning stuff like that in movies. When they name you have these stupid sitcoms where I watched Star Wars the other day and it's okay, well, Star Wars exists in that world. Okay, cool. So this was a treat for me to have all these references and everything. Oh, that shit exists in that world. That's cool. Yeah, I loved every minute of this movie. I will never get tired of this. It's pure nostalgia, pure fun. Just turn my brain off and watch it.
Would you play this in the children's dentist office before 100%. In the lobby of? Are you sure 100%. It's not too intense before a dental procedure?
I would.
I usually play Tron.
Every time
I
watch this movie, I always think to myself,
which one?
What movie would I use this ticket Legacy. For to go transfer myself into a different world?
Even Nick has
always different.
A line like that.
Yeah, Nick has different lines. Yeah,
he's I want to go see.
Different.
Yeah. In my practice, we show Tron Legacy and we show Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, Tron
we show an edited version of Ragnarok.
I'm going to Tron.
Yeah, bro.
I'm going to the
cool we have a couple I love that movie. I would love to come
it's
back
hard
and see that
people
one.
work at the dental office because they have to watch Tron Legacy over and all day, every day. It's only on. And so they're getting all fucked up. And Carol drove into a bus because she thought it was a light car or some shit.
And to sum it all up, this is a 95 for me. I love this movie.
Wow.
Yeah. Why the 5-point deduction?
What was missing?
It's a little bit long. Danny's a little bit annoying, and then there's some scenes on the back end where I didn't contribute to that longness. Where he's talking to his mom, and it's a whole thing.
Filler.
The mom was
filler. Yeah,
his mom's fine. It's there.
The mom. Who's the mom?
And then obviously the fucking
who is the mom? That's a
the
good
uncomfortable scene of him getting mugged will always just terrify me.
That shit was crazy. Irene Mercedes Ruehl. That's who that was.
Mercedes Ruehl. Yeah, she's pretty good. Actually.
She was bad in the 90s, bro. Nice little piece of Italian.
The best mom in cinema is Peter Parker's mom, right? Remember Peter Parker's? Who played Peter Parker's mom?
In the original, yeah, you're right.
In the original, yeah.
Who was that?
You mean her?
You mean her mom?
My cousin Vinny.
Aunt May.
Oh, you mean Marissa Tomei?
Who was in the movie? Marissa Tomei.
Tomei, yeah, right. Right.
No, she won an Oscar. JC, did you know that she won an Oscar for My Cousin Vinny?
Was it real though? Was it real though?
I know that now.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Wait, hold on.
Maybe it's true.
I
It
went
feels
to
true.
the Mercedes Rule IMDb to see what other movies she was in. She was in The Warriors.
Oh
She
my
one
god.
of the. She one of the.
What?
She was the girl on the bench that one dude was talking to
That's
when you guys
That's
just-
right.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You
I
want
remember
to
that.
you want to show me how you play with the chicks? The Ajax. The one
Yeah.
who
She
gets Ajax
did
busted,
win.
bro. That's fucked
Marissa
up.
Tomei did
Fuck
win an
her.
Oscar. She
Very
won an
nice.
Oscar.
Yeah, but there's that
Nah,
whole
bro.
thing where it
She
wasn't
got
really
Ajax busted.
her.
Fuck her. I'm playing.
Really? What do you mean it wasn't?
I'm playing.
Anyway, I'll get to final thoughts.
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
You explain it. Yeah. I
Welcome
feel like
back to
I'm
the Marissa
boring.
Tomei retrospective.
I feel like I'm boring. If I had that ticket, I'm going to Spirited Away. I'm going to that universe.
Oh,
It's
well, I know you-
that's a good
yeah.
one.
Yeah, I would love.
Yeah,
to go
exactly.
there.
You want to
So
animate it
beautiful.
parallel universe,
That's
right?
a
Like
good
I don't want to
one,
go to
though.
New York City in the fucking 70s. That's
Yeah,
give me
definitely
So
go.
anxiety.
weird.
Hell no,
so
I'm going to the
bizarre.
Warriors.
The Warriors.
I'm going to the
You're
Warriors.
going
Warriors
to the
with New York-
Warriors.
You're just going to New
Where's
York.
Where would you go?
Where
Let's
would
go to
you go?
New
Where
York.
would you escape to if you could go to any world, right? Any world
Movie
in a,
world, right?
in
Movie
a
world,
like
right?
yeah, anywhere.
That's just a movie. Yeah.
Scarface, man.
Anywhere,
Yeah.
anywhere.
Scarface was
Animated.
Warriors.
But Scarface is just
Just
United
real
States.
life, right?
Time you
Right,
you would go to
yeah, okay, I go with you.
Scarface.
No. Pain.
I
Yeah,
would.
Where would you go,
1980s
Jason?
Miami.
I said
I don't
I'd
know,
go
I
to the
would
world
go.
of Spirited Away, like a Miyazaki world. One
That's
of those. It's
Ghibli,
so
like Studio
beautiful.
Ghibli, Miyazaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, the
That's pretty
fantasy
good.
worlds that he comes up with, man. Just
The world of
gorgeous.
Scott Pilgrim. I go there.
Oh yeah,
Pretty dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's
Video
fun.
game
Yeah,
wise.
I
some
would
beat
go
people up.
to the world of livemilfs.net, which is a Ukrainian website. I just teasing. It was so funny.
That's a movie.
I
That's
was
a
trying to
movie.
think of a funnier thing to
That's a
say,
movie.
but that was okay.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't know. I'm not prepared to announce my world transfer yet because
Requiem
that's
of
like
Dreams.
you got to stay there. I would go to like, a school.
So I can see the ass
Just
to ass
that
scene in
apartment.
person.
And then that scene.
No, just the ass to ass scene in person. Just want to see that in person.
I would go
I'm
to
out.
Michael Madsen's film, The Getaway. Right, that's where I would go to that universe.
Go to
Oh my
like,
god!
Sailor
cooking
of
some
120 Days of Sodom.
Let me see your
Be in
nails. I don't like that color. Go wash it off. Says that to a girl. You know how fucking nuts you have to say to grabs a girl you just met's
I don't like
hand.
that color.
He looks at it
Wash it
and he
off.
goes, go wash it off. I don't like it. And she's like, oh my god, he's the one. I would never think to make that move, but maybe that's the fucking move. So I don't
That's
know.
Yeah.
pimp. That's
Yeah.
pimp shit.
I
God
guess.
rest his
Yeah.
soul.
Yeah, it's a control thing. It's weird.
Yeah. Final thoughts.
heavy.
I like this movie. I didn't love it. I wish I loved it more, but I think it's just because I've seen a lot of really great action movies like Die Hard,
Yeah.
or Lethal Weapon, blah blah blah. blah. And this movie kind of feels like a little bit of a step down. I mean, it is making fun of them and also like paying respect to them, tributes and stuff. Like, and there's a lot of great sight gags. But again, like this movie kind of is a little bit meandering for me. It doesn't really hit me the way I want it to. The way that like some really great like escapism movies do, like The Princess Bride or The Neverending Story or like one of those. But no, I thought this movie was a lot of fun. I was chuckling like for most of it, and yeah, I liked it. I didn't love it though. I'd probably give it around like a 65 out of 100. That's
Wow.
what I've
That's-
made with it. I liked
That's
it though.
exactly how it,
Taz, what makes America great
Yeah.
is beating Australia in the World Cup.
You just keep
So crazy.
bringing it up. Keep
Well, he's
bringing it
like,
up.
that's what makes America great. I'm like, no, what makes us great is our overwhelming athletic prowess. Okay.
No healthcare.
Next
though?
question.
No healthcare.
No, they
I
work
forgot,
at
no.
Office Depot in the daytime. They actually can't even. I love that in the United States, the Olympic athletes crush every year. They all have to have day jobs because nobody funds it. Like if you're a shot putter in the fucking Olympics, nobody
Oh,
gives
what?
a shit about
You have to pay
dog.
for an ambulance? That sucks. That sucks. You have to pay for an ambulance?
Listen, my
that
guy, you-
sucks. I'm sorry. Wish you could be me.
I don't know what to tell you, JC. I agree with you, bro. I think it's crazy.
DeadManPayne, final thoughts on the last action hero.
On a technical level, this is not the strongest action movie or anything like that. But if you like, well, going back to what Time Go says, if you just want to turn your brain off and just watch something entertaining and like something like a little time capsule from like the early 90s, this is a good movie for that.
Mm.
Me personally, I love the set pieces. I love them blending like live action music, real music with the score. It's stylistically, I love it, but technically it's not a strong suit. But I would recommend, I would
Yeah,
recommend.
how much would you give it out
I
of 100?
personally love it.
Final score.
Final score, an 80.
80.
Solid 80. Solid 80.
Nice.
Nice.
I like your score,
And-
JC, 60, because I mean, honestly,
65.
it is Yeah, it's that's what it is, but like because of nostalgia, because
Well,
of
it
all
bumps it
that,
up.
bumps it up like 20.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That
And
makes
is it
sense.
too
yeah.
loud for Wrinkle? Does she go outside in her duck pond when you explosion?
She loves
Like-
the deagle sounds, bruh. She gets hyped up. She flaps her wings like
Fucking
this
sick.
every time she hears
God.
that deagle.
Can you promise me next time you'll bring Wrinkle and introduce them to our family? Because I love that duck, and you shouldn't be
Ever since
ashamed
you
of it.
touched
Even
them
what happened in
inappropriately,
Sarasota.
Oh
I
my
can't bring that
God.
goose.
Well,
around.
Hold
the
on.
duck. I heard that she attacked a child in Sarasota at a zoo, and that was not your
now we're
fault.
going to,
The
like-
kid had
Now
popcorn
we're,
in
we're
the
going down
stroller.
the Shane
Pragpro
Dawson.
grabbed it by the neck like this and was trying to do some weird shit. I don't know. It was
Never.
strange.
Shane Dawson pool. Crazy.
Yeah.
You can't eat popcorn at eye level with a duck, JC. That's what they like. And they're going to do this. And they hit the child, and he was trying to get the popcorn, and Wrinkle kept getting him. And he was like, bop, 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 and like broke the skin. And like they had to escort him out of the zoo.
You keep Wrinkle out of this.
You're
God
insane.
bless him. What's next for everyone? Do you guys want to like talk about what you guys are working on? We do this thing where we talk about what we've been watching. Do you want to do that, JC?
Yeah, I saw Toy Story 5 last night. It was mid.
Ooh,
I don't
Mid?
have a lot else to say. It was mid. Yeah, I didn't
that's
love it.
sad, bro.
No.
But again, I'm
Love
someone
those
like that
movies.
vehemently like defends Toy Story 4, and I think Time is of the opposite opinion.
Yeah,
You
like
Toy Story 4.
yeah.
Yeah, I defend Toy Story 4 until the end of my days. I think that movie's devastating, like existentially, and just beautifully shot. Like for an animated movie, like it looks insane. Like just the way they did a lot of the animation and making
Payne,
it.
do you think it's existentially devastating?
For the toys, I mean, I'm good. I'm G, homie.
Dude,
I love
Dude.
that he just did the De Niro squint and grabbed his mustache. You didn't even know it. And he's like, for the toys. That was sick, bro. No, bro, that is fucking Robert De Niro to the end.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I feel like
What
I
else you
feel
been
like the
watching?
yeah.
Or
Like
do you want to
about-
finish talking about Toy
I'll
Story?
just
I
finish.
wanna hear
Yeah,
Toy
I'll just
Story.
finish what I was going to say. I felt like Toy Story 1, 2, 3, 4, they all built on their theme like over and over and over and over again, and they got to this point where like they came to the natural conclusion of the theme and like what being a toy means, and maybe being a parent and being like the representative of that, and kind of the existential dread of, you know, leaving your kids behind, letting them do their own thing. And then Toy Story 5 just kind of pivots and goes a different route that I think isn't as meaningful as the other four did. So that's kind of, it just left me kind of like, I don't know if we needed this one. It feels a little, I feel like you could have made like an original movie with this theme rather than doing Toy Story, but it was okay.
Damn.
It was okay.
Nice.
And I thought, ironically, the movie is obviously like making a comment about like the current attention economy, like with like TikTok, but then the movie is like edited and like paced like one of those videos, or like it's so fast paced.
The fifth one?
Like, yeah, the fifth one. It's like it's trying to keep your attention the whole time.
Oh,
and
really?
I thought that was
Oh my
kind of
God,
ironic.
that's-
Yeah.
It's that
I
TikTok
thought-
brain rot getting into those kids.
Yeah,
You gotta
but
hit
the
them with as
movie-
much as we can.
Oh my
Quick,
God.
quick,
Yeah,
bro.
but the movie is trying to
sounds terrifying.
criticize that. Like the movie's trying to
Right.
criticize that. So I thought it was kind
Have it
of
both ways.
trying to
It's
have it
going
both
back to
ways.
Last Action Hero with its little beats
Slow
about trying to
pace.
make fun of action heroes or action movies and shit.
Yeah. But
Are
that
they
I think
connected?
that-
Oh, boy.
yeah, I think the Last Action
Toy
Hero
Story
does a better
5?
job.
Do you have
I'm
another
sorry, I
item
have
that
good
you've been
moment.
viewing? Are
I've
there
just
any
been
other
watching
things you've been showing?
I've watched the 2-hour anxiety attack of The Pit, which revolves around a
Damn.
mass shooting. That was horrifying
Whoa.
to watch. It was 2 episodes, basically based around the fallout of a mass shooting at a festival. Horrifying
That's
stuff.
fucked.
Just absolutely horrifying. And that got my heart racing for 2 hours. Everyone should watch that show. It's really good. Yeah. The Pit, Noah Wiley.
Payne, have you been watching any TV shows or movies or reading anything that you'd like to shout out?
I feel a little embarrassed.
You don't have
to
to.
say
You don't
this,
have
but
to. Listen, I
I-
say this. Okay.
Oh, okay, all right. You say that
Go
too?
ahead.
You go. I want to hear
I
it.
recently watched They Live for the first time, like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, and that one was
Piper.
badass. Keith David and Roddy Piper.
Yeah,
The whole
nice.
just that movie just
love it.
feels. I don't know, man. Carpenter films are just special. Like they
Oh,
just
yeah.
feel like little contained universes in their own, and it's just like one movie. You know,
Mhm.
it's like how do you? This feels like a whole universe waiting to be explored, but it's just one self-contained movie.
Yeah,
That's how
it's
David
fantastic.
feels to me.
It's
That
fantastic.
That's a great
movie was
movie.
fucking
A
awesome.
lot of great themes
Just-
as well.
Yeah.
Ahead of its time.
Great
Just
soundtrack.
the way it's shot too, it's just gritty. It's just like John Carpenter just got high one morning, smoked a fat ass joint. I want to see both of you guys fight for like an hour. Let's film that. Like that
In an
shit.
alleyway.
It's just,
Right?
it's
famous
just, it
alley
drags
brawl
on,
is
but it's
so
cool.
It's
silly.
one of the
but
best
cool.
fight scenes of all time.
So
and it's
masculine,
yeah.
bro. I can feel
Yeah.
the
It's
masculinity.
just
in
jeans
that
and leather
movie.
jackets all day with sunglasses. That's all it is, and that's all
Dude,
you
yeah.
need.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Roddy
it's a
Piper's
banger.
fits in that movie. Badass.
John,
Great
you've been
movie.
watching
Yeah, that's
anything
been
new?
me, mate. That's been me lately.
I watched episodes 2 through 8, I think, of Widow's Bay. Holy
Bay.
shit, it's good.
Okay, I need to watch it.
Holy
I need to
shit,
watch it.
it's
I'm
really
glad
good.
to hear that.
The
6
writing,
episodes.
the writing in it is fantastic. The dialogue is so good. I hate that I have to praise it because the writer of the show, the creator of the show, is I think it's like a protege of that fucking dude. Who's the guy that made like Bridesmaid?
Whole thing.
Paul Feig, yeah. So like their writing credits are just all over the place. Like it's like, oh, they write a lot of bad stuff, but this is a banger. It's absolutely funny. It's scary.
If it's not good, I'm going to be annoyed.
Threatening.
Right?
Yeah, no, I think you'll like it.
Okay.
The main guy,
believe you.
Matthew Reese, I love him. He is so good. And then I heard a video of him, how he actually talks. He's from Wales.
The New Zealander?
It's all fucked up. No, he's from
Matthew
Wales.
Reese, okay.
His voice is so crazy. Like it's like English. It's proper English that you would imagine like someone that thinks you're better than you and from England talks. That's how he sounds.
Like
And
Dark
it's
BMX.
great. Like dark. And it's crazy. But yeah, he's fantastic on that show. Every character in the show is so good. And yeah, we're almost towards the end of it. And
DeadManPayne, do you have to go to the bathroom? DeadManPayne, do you have to tinkle?
No,
You have
I'm
to
just
pee?
caffeined out, bro.
Is
Okay,
it
you're
scary?
making your pee face and
I'm
you're
on
wiggling in your
300
chair, so I want to
milligrams
make
of
sure.
That's your part, so yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to keep
400
talking about last
milligrams.
action here. I'm so excited. I'll just play.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
Prag, you been watching anything
Bro,
new?
the
Oh, you should do a double mustache twirl. You should add that to the repertoire. You're like, boop, boop. Yeah. I've been watching the World Cup and I stream too much. And so I never have time to, because when I'm done streaming, I just like get into bed and I just fucking,
What was
I
the
don't know.
last?
I just like turn on podcasts and shit. The last
was
thing
the
we
last-
watched was the last.
No. What was the
this
last
show.
match you watched? What was the last match you watched?
It's a very good question. I think it was the Austria, France.
France.
My
Dominated,
impression of
right?
the World Cup right now is like France is just going to cook everybody.
Yeah,
They
That's
have
what my dad thinks.
Dembele, Mbappe, and those two players right there are worth 95 goals in Champions League level. And like those two guys alone will beat you. And they have like enough players at every position. They could have like 3 teams at the World Cup, I feel like. And so, and then the U.S. is fucking cooking. Australia's in the next round. It's gonna be. I think the real World Cup starts in the playoffs because then it's win or go home, and they have the fucking shootouts. Mexico looks really good. Time is excited about that. Still waiting for
Very excited.
Nicaragua to kick off, right?
We got
Then
Ecuador
they-
next.
We
I'm
don't
very
get down
excited.
with that shit. We don't play soccer. We play baseball. We play SpongeBob, bro, because we can't even afford the baseball.
Mm.
So I've just been like enjoying the World Cup, and like I feel like if you're into like watching like F1 Grand Prix or like something that's an event for a month, then the funnest way to do it is to try to like enjoy as much as you can and like get in there and just like observe as much as you can because like there's storylines that go on and it's a vibe.
Like
Awesome.
soap opera, the World Cup.
Like a soap opera. Like these guys are fucking world class athletes. Never fucking forget. And like some of the shits they do is nuts. It's
Like
like
each
no
other
matter what
in
kind
the
of sports
showers?
you like, just the fucking athleticism, just the fucking. What did you say? Showers? Oh
Nothing.
my god!
Communal showers, nothing.
Yeah, they shower together as a team. Of course, that's what you have to do. You have to
Team
make sure
bonding.
that everyone's
Yeah.
okay. You have to check to see if people are
Yeah.
injured. Check your teammate.
Let me
If you're a
check your
left
penis.
center back, you have to check the right center back's
They gotta make sure it's good. Come
body
here.
after the match to make sure there's no secret injuries. That's sports. That's just being an athlete. DeadManPayne.
Hell yeah.
Whatever.
So you know what I
And
just
that's-
realized?
and that's what it.
You know
I've
what
been
I
trying to
just
make
realized?
shows.
We did a Braid the
Yeah.
Cinema yesterday, and I didn't pick a movie for the next one, so I have to do that
I was
now.
going to ask about that.
Yeah, I have to do that now. So I've just been looking up like movies that come out this
Ooh.
year, and there's one that I've wanted to watch more than all the rest. This is going to be for next weekend, this Friday. So there is a director that has come out with a bunch of stuff recently, like over the past like 5-10 years, who has somehow in the short time that he's been making movies has created a style where I can look at the trailer of his new movie without knowing anything about it. I didn't know he was even making one, and go, that's his movie. That's a new movie from that guy. And that director is Boots Riley. He's an African American rapper turned director. He is a radical communist, which, you know, I'm a big fan of those guys. I think he's very funny, but his visual style, like he made a movie called what was it called? My God, it's
sorry for bothering you.
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry for bothering
you. With Lakeith Stanfield, and he also made a show called I'm a Virgo, which is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. It's about a giant man who is sheltered from the world until his parents feel like he's ready to see the world. But he has this distinct visual style, and I didn't know he had a new movie coming out. But I think I'd like chanced upon a trailer on like Instagram at one point, and I was like, "This is a Boots Riley movie," and then I was 100% correct. Like he has a style, and I'm really excited to talk about his new movie called I Love Boosters. So we're going to be talking about that on Friday this week. I Love Boosters. Right. I'm very excited.
This coming Friday, yeah. Yeah, because we had to push the last one. Okay, cool. Yeah.
And we're doing the Social Network on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Social Network
and my restaurant Guapos is open in Santa Barbara. I'm going to be doing a shift after this. That's what the chef has for.
Nice.
And, I like to stay busy.
Awesome. So yeah, thank you for coming on, DeadManPayne. Thank you for talking about The Last Action Hero.
It's been a pleasure, man.
This has been so much fun.
Pleasure.
What's the next movie that people have to pick so we can prep? Do you know who the next regular session?
After my 2 in a row.
You have 2 in a row coming?
Well, yeah, that I Love Boosters and the Social Network are both mine.
Oh, we're doing Social Network next after I Love Boosters, and then what are we doing after that?
And then we got Anders. We got Anders the week after.
Anders, okay, good. I just like to sometimes it gets confusing.
And then the Friday after that is your pick, Prag, for Brave the Cinema.
Okay, cool. And that's Brave the Cinema pick, okay.
Yes, yeah. Thank you for coming on, DeadManPayne.
I want to say something to this guy. No, I want to say one thing.
Yeah.
Last thing. I don't like what you do to this duck. I don't think it's right. I don't think ducks are designed to be in it was in the New York City Marathon. And how do you get the fucking shoes on the duck? Do you make the shoes? And how do you get them in there? I thought it was cool and funny, but now I don't like it. And I wish you would stop, DeadManPayne. Please stop bringing the duck to different places.
I know you wrote your fanfic about me. Bro wrote this whole fanfic about me. Wait.
Winkle, I'm going to come save you. I love you, Winkle.
Have a good night. Goodbye.
I love you, Winkle.
Goodbye.
He's literally my best friend.
Whittle's best friend. Bye.